Welcome back to Zbunk Studios Podcast. I'm your main host, producer, editor, Timothy, but you girl can call me baby.
Main man, MC KC. Shop today, but we'll move, First of all, I'd just like to say, ZBS community, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Just want to tell you one thing. I hate you. Hope you had a bad week. ZBS community, remember to share the hate. Don't be afraid.
You know, I can never have a bad week when you upload.
Hey, facts. I can't argue with that. I cannot argue with that. What a comeback. That's a comeback. Because of that comeback, I might skip next week's hate week. I don't know. We'll see. Depends on what it does. But anyways, ZBS community, let's get into this episode. We're going to start off with a scenario. Now, this scenario, it can be put both ways. And I always tell you on this podcast, we need some female perspective. So I did ask some females also. Got 4 different responses.
You did your thing.
4 different responses.
I was about to start hating on you because you tried to hate on me.
Honestly,
you did your thing.
Honestly, for a question that's just a yes or no, 4 different responses, it's wild.
Nigga, females talk.
Bro, it's to the point. Okay, let's
just end it there. We already have a 70% female audience. Let's keep them.
But anyways, let's start off with the scenario. So here goes. Your homegirl. Cool. She has a guy. She likes the guy. They do the deed. Guy tells her, your deed game is trash.
Damn.
This relationship ain't gonna work if you keep being that trash. She comes to you, Nayala, tight, homies, for life. She comes to you, she tells you this. She don't want to lose the nigga. She loves him so much. She asks you to help her. Are you doing it or are you rejecting her because that's crossing a line you don't want to cross?
I get like 2 ways of this because like as it is now, she likes this nigga enough now to try and prove.
Yep.
Because this nigga ain't trying to do nothing.
Yep.
So if I say no, she's gonna go to a random ass nigga that's gonna say, because there's a number in that phone that's gonna say yes.
Okay.
Nah.
There's
a number in there that's gonna say yes. And me being
type homie that you are.
I don't want her to be whole, bro. I can't be friends with her whole. But I also can't have my own good, bro. You know what I mean? So I think it would be a thing about like, I'll try to help in a way that we don't have to go to that spot. You know what I mean?
Now my shiny is in what type of way, bro?
Verbally.
Let's listen. They say.
I will ask questions. Is she buying? Is she doing this? Blah blah blah. How is he?
Okay, now I'll tell you. Your response coincides with someone else's response. Now I asked, like I told you, I asked for the females the same questions, and the same other female also said, "Why do we have to go to that deed? Why can't I just help her verbally, not physically, verbally help the nigga, be like, do this, do that, do that.
Like, look at the reactions when the nigga does this, do this,
Cool. Yeah, do that. My response to that was, people say, the best training is practical training.
It is though.
How is female gonna learn?
I genuinely think we'll end up effing, bro. I genuinely think we'll end up effing there. But my thing is, I tried not to.
So your shawty is just like, I tried not to.
Yeah, I tried not to, bro. As long as I didn't try not to, and we end up, I won't feel guilty. I'm an asshole.
Help a female out.
But honestly, man, I tried to talk to her about the nigga she wants, man. Because this nigga ain't for you. What you mean you guys can't work this out, and learn together as a couple?
Yeah, the first mistake is already niggas a red flag. But the second thing is like, we're not focusing on that. We're just focusing on the, are you helping or are you not?
But the other part is, what, man? This is the one issue, isn't it? I lay the thing down.
Old school.
What if I genuinely like, I am trying to help her teach me, and to me it's like I just lose all sense of now I'm trying to help her, and she's like,
okay, so obviously female number one I asked, she doesn't know. Generic boring answer. We don't care. Female number two said she'd get a professional to help.
What does it even mean?
I don't.
No, what does it even mean?
I was like, I tried to get more, but I was just like, nah, let me just leave it.
No, oh my god.
Listen, I haven't gotten an update yet.
Yo, I tried to get a professional.
So, either what you mean is, I'm gonna pay someone to teach you, or I'm gonna know that there's that hole in my contact. Then I'll be like, listen.
If I still had my contact, I have someone in mind.
But then my response is, what if the person doesn't feel comfortable with someone else? Because the person comes to you because they feel comfortable.
That's all my other thing.
It's like that's the main reason the person came to you, because they feel comfortable.
But that is it. If I don't see her as a female, I won't be able to.
Honestly,
then there has to be this small part of me that's like.
One thing I've always said: any guy is gonna say yes. Any guy is gonna say yes.
If it's people of those like hell no.
Listen, I'm gonna need like 15 shots.
And like first answer. Get me drunk.
I'm gonna need like 15 shots.
Get me drunk as well. I won't even think.
But you still do it, but you just need the shots too. But you still do it.
Some to get me to that point.
Yeah. Alright, but anyway, so that was female two's response. She was like, get a professional. So I assume by that, I'll come back with an update later. I assume by that she meant find that hole in my content and be like, listen,
my problem is
go pay someone if she knows people. Also, it's scary that you know people.
No, it's that my friend, my problem is I'm going to a female or a nigga.
It's in either way. If you're female, it's a nigga coming to you. If you're male, it's a female coming to you. It's your female bestie or your homie bestie. Now, female number three, same answer as you. Why can't we verbally help the person? What? And she obviously says, no, I'm not helping. We'll figure out something else.
No, females ain't helping no nigga, bro. She's not gonna get over her legs for a homeboy to be taught, bro.
But I get the argument of why does it have to be there first? Why can't it be something else? But as I said,
last resort.
You're giving it as a last resort. As I said, the best practice is just to do the thing. Yeah.
But my thing is, I have verbally taught someone how to make up and when to make up. And
yeah, but that person was like, okay, you told me this, went back, tried it on that person. I think it's also, it might work. Might work. But you also gotta arrange the person, like know what your strengths are, know what your weaknesses are. But if the person is like so out of touch with all those things that they don't know, what is what?
Let your boyfriend tell you go. That's not my problem.
It doesn't want, bro. Nigga wants.
But nigga wants
glorious. Nigga wants.
I'm so uncomfortable speaking about this, nigga.
But anyway,
it's a weird ass topic.
Female number 4, shout out. That's my homie. She said she's gonna do it.
I'm gonna get you a girl.
That's my homie.
I'm gonna get you a girl.
Female number 4 is my homie.
I'm gonna get you a girl there. And then you're gonna lead up her though. And it's not gonna be good.
Go to female number 4.
Go to female number 4.
You know who female number 4? You know who female number 4 is.
I know who female number 4.
You know who female. Sugar mommy.
I told you female number 4 is valid, bro. I told valid. Hey, female number 4.
But she was also, it took her a while to think about it, because she was also like, she said the same thing, like, what if the nigga comes to me, I help him, and then it ends up being, they're good. It's literally what I just said, but it's like, damn. But so I get it, right? If you're good, you're good.
If you're good,
just accept it. It's like,
but that's the problem, right? And then there's the thing about, it's a messy situation, I try to help, I try to keep the friendship. We both enjoyed it.
But do you think it ruins the friendship if you guys go that far?
Depends on the people.
Facts.
Because think about, you had an ex before that you made up with. Yeah. Fondled a bit. After you guys broke up, still friends though.
So friends.
Still friends though. The breakup wasn't bad. The what wasn't bad. Okay, breakup was bad, but like the recovery was good. You guys can talk face to face. No feelings. No none. The whole thought of you guys happy. Yeah. Depends on the people.
Also, it's the same thing about, two people that they started off liking each other, talking, and then they end up being friends. So it doesn't ruin, just depends.
Because I have female friends that like me. I like them back. It turns out at the end of the day, months go by, they realize we're off as friends. We cool now. I can go to their house, drink coffee. None will happen, bruh. None will happen. Because we both know ain't for us.
Honestly, I'm helping because if you're my homie, my close girl homie.
If you say homie now, auto it's nigga, bro.
Nah, I said close girl homie.
Okay, that's why I you just said homie, I'm like.
That's why I said close girl homie.
You said homie.
If my close girl homie.
Okay.
If you're my close girl homie, and I
home girl, bro.
Oh yeah, home girl. I'm sorry, man. I have very few. I basically call them besties. So let me just say bestie. If you're my bestie, when you come to me, I'm helping. Because in the back of my mind, very back, there's a door that I always wanted. But if you're my sister, that's a different story.
Small door.
It's a small door. But if you're my sister, that's another story. If I put you in the sister category,
it's game over, bro.
Category.
It's game over.
Game over, bro.
It's game over.
I didn't even stop you. Like, listen, I want to talk about this.
It's not my problem.
I don't want to hear anything. But Julius, I'll come back with an update about the one that said she would get a professional. Let us know in the comment sections what you guys would do.
Yeah,
because I feel like all guys would say yes, bro. Because if you like Casey, there's a small door in the back of your mind.
That's why females don't mind. That's why guys don't mind females to have guys best friend.
Yeah, I'm with the movement of never trust a guy's best friend.
Never trust a nigga.
Because I am a nigga.
I'm a nigga. I know what niggas think.
And I know what niggas think.
But I'm hypocritical because I also do believe in platonic friendships.
I think it becomes a platonic friendship
After some point.
once you have reached that big brother little sister, big sister little brother connection. Before that, ain't nothing platonic. Ain't nothing platonic.
Hurdles and hurdles has to go up and down before you reach that point, bro.
Right, y'all gotta know each other for a while. But anyways, that was that segment. That was that scenario. Let us know in the comments what you think. Let's get on to the next segment. And we're starting off with some drama.
My life is boring, so I love the podcast drama.
Obviously, this thing blew up on TikTok. In America, New Orleans, there was a parade. You know New Orleans, they love their parades, their parties.
I saw it on originals.
Yeah, original. By the way, what an episode. What a series. That thing took 3 tries to get, but yeah, what a season. Again. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Good thing. That's all I know about New Orleans. That thing taught me everything I knew about New Orleans. But yeah, they like the festival, they like the party. So they had a festival, calling it the Zulu Parade. So our big brother, big sister, Sister Bettina. Yeah. But in New Orleans. Yeah. In New Orleans. Wow. Today I'm stumbling over my words. I need to slow down. Okay. They had the parade. The problem was the parade represented nothing. Absolutely nothing about the Zulu culture. It went so far as to have black people painted black. With weird looking outfits, bruh, that ain't even representing the culture, bruh. So then the SA people saw and seen this on TikTok, got offended, specifically the Zulu. And they were like, listen, what you're doing is wrong. You can't do that to our culture. The Americans lash back with, this has nothing to do with y'all. This is our own tradition or whatever.
Tradition.
Or I don't know, whatever they call it.
Them niggas go. Them niggas got no tradition.
They're telling me it has to do something with 100 years of something that happened. Then the essence lash back. If it's your own thing, why are you calling it the Zulu parade? Zulu is literally ours. Then the essays were like, my essays, the Americans were like, nah, we're not changing it. It's gonna stay that way. Wada. Now you know our sister Bettina over there. They ask you nicely. Then they go down low.
Then they go, you go low, I go low.
They go down low. Very, very low.
Let me hear.
And then they started abusing these people. To the point where multiple black Americans had to turn off their comment sections. Now
and them black niggas ain't even part of the Zulu. Oh.
Now obviously black Americans saw the attack and they tried to jump in. And then you guys never fight with South Africans. Never.
Don't fight with African countries about their traditions.
Facts, bro. Because
your ancestors come from Use little boy. Use little boy. Calm down, bro.
But anyways, there were some TikTok comments there. I didn't take a lot. I only took the ones that I feel like, damn, come on. Obviously, the Americans also did lash back, but they lash back with the classic things. Like, you guys have no water, you guys have no electricity, you guys have no roads, you guys have no education, you're riding elephants, wada. Those boring things we all know. Yeah, so predictable. Anyways, let's start with some of the comments that the essay people had. Now, one girl said, "Shut up, your lives depend on the police's mood."
Slam poetry. Okay.
That's personal, bro. That's personal. That's reaching levels. I remember 20 years back, we were all like Black Lives Matter.
Not even 20 years back, bro. That's a black man.
I mean, like 3 years back.
Bro, then
no, but you remember that year where it was like.
The fluid,
whatever that was. And to say that, sheesh. I was like, okay, this thing is getting serious.
How much likes?
That thing got 10k likes. 10k likes. Something so controversial. Bring it up.
Yeah, I love it.
Another comment said, "Did you include a bulletproof vest in your kids' stationery list?"
School shootings. Yeah, I love it. Slam poetry.
I can't believe, bro.
Yes. School stationery, because it gets used every year, so you need to replace. Feed me more.
We won't get offended by people who will have no income when TikTok gets banned.
Because everything about America is just TikTok as left and right. Yo. I'm sorry if there's one American watching, but yo. Slam poetry.
Yo,
this is beautiful.
How do we donate to the American police? I understand wholeheartedly what those niggas are going through. I support the American police.
Shoot them black Negroes, is what that person is saying.
That nigga saying, shoot, we understand.
No, even matter of fact, I want the police to have more firearms, take my money.
That nigga is saying, guys, I support the shoot to kill. Shoot first, ask questions later. I support.
On some NYPD gang nigga. I support the police.
At that point, bro, I couldn't go any further, bro. Yo, I was grieved, bro. Yo.
Yeah,
because now you're just not attacking people, bro. You're attacking everything they fought for.
Attacking the black Americans, African Americans.
Bro, I also saw another comment that said, if America throws you away, y'all ain't have nowhere to go because we don't want y'all.
Black Lives Matter, bruh. Yo.
Not in Africa.
Yo.
Not in Africa, bro.
Yo. Not in America, because Africa is just black nigga.
Yeah, I feel like they're their own black. They have their own black life.
No, they have the. Let me not start up. We need the
yeah, I can't.
Because I love so much American content. I consume so much American.
There was also a comment that said, man, funny how you guys slash back at us like this, but y'all love our culture so much. Obviously, then there was a culture. Then there was actually there was a video response. Everything y'all have was mostly made by a white person. No, like America.
No, let's start off. Your first president your founding father was French. He's not even America, bro. It's just another part of Britain.
I ain't trying to join the war. I'm just here.
I'm trying to join. We need the views.
I'm just trying to react to the chaos. And honestly, South African people can go down low.
I said when you said low, I thought you were going to go low. This is easy, bruh. The things I've heard come out of people's mouths.
There's lower than this, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Imagine, bruh, you're the person that has to send your child with a bulletproof vest to school reading, bruh.
It's like, you're right. It's a serious matter, bro. We can't laugh though. School shootings is a...
It's a serious matter. It is like this, man. The fact that, essay fix yourself. Not essay. Damn, almost got in trouble, bro.
Yo.
People almost
executed.
They just clip that part. Nothing else. So my essay fix yourself.
And then you're talking about how bad essay is like taken, and then the clip cuts you saying, essay fix yourself. You're not in the right. Bam! Zbunk public execution.
We get laid, bro. We get laid. People are like, bro, you're part of Zbunk, bro. You're part of Zbunk, bro. And the funny case now, we don't even have country backing. Because listen, Namobi, I love y'all, but we're the nicest country for a reason.
Soft ass niggas.
Facts, bro. We're the nicest country for a reason. And it's nothing wrong.
I can't say soft ass niggas. These niggas will just come stare me, bro.
Yeah, bro. Let's be real, bro. As long as you cooperate, they'll only give you minor beatings.
Just leave my classes, man. I can't see without them.
Like, the men will come to you, Alfred man.
No, you know what the one is. And then when we walk, then what, it just hits, bruh.
But I saw a shanty on TikTok about a guy reviewing his robbery. Then he was like, okay, let's review the robbery. As approach, because like, I feel you guys could have approached more violently. You guys actually made me feel good when you guys were approaching.
It's a whole point, bruh.
That's the whole point. It's supposed to drop your car.
They make you comfortable. When you walk home with only underwear. And it's on you. And then you even walk proud.
And then the nigga was like, and then after he went on to approach, he went to the number of niggas. He said, listen, one would have done the job, but the fact that you guys came as two solidified that you guys were serious. So he was rating that. After that, he went like, weapons. I feel like you all should have come with guns, but the knife works. I was the knives in the bread works.
Guns. You don't know what people get power trips with guns, now.
But I don't trust a gun, bro.
People get power trips.
I trust someone's control with a knife. I don't trust someone's control with a gun.
By accident, just
nigga probably like, give me up. But yeah, then it was like execution. You guys took my what, and then I feel like you guys should have roughed me up a bit. Because yeah, to make it feel serious. I was still afraid. I maybe peed a bit, but you guys should have roughed me up.
If I robbed your ass and I saw the TikTok, I'm rapping you again, though. In everything there, I robbed you again.
Overall, he gave them like a 7 out of 10.
I'll rob you again. This time I rough you up, I beat you, I slap you, I record, I kick you, I give your phone back and I leave. Then I go to your page to watch the new review.
Robber reviews. Imagine now every robber wants to be reviewed. Now they just look for that guy.
walking down the street. Oh, it's him.
That man makes money off of being robbed.
Then he has to, honestly, he has to drag out the whole thing. Just
Honestly, stretch it, bro. I'm stretching it, bro. I'm like, we're making this thing a whole
series, bro.
After that,
taking you to YouTube, showing the bruises, the recovery I had to go through. I'm making it the whole series, bro. I'm dragging it out. You robbed me? You beat me up?
robbery review episode 5. This time I got robbed by Kalads. Now Kalads, you guys know what? This time 2 big dudes. Episode 10. This time it was little chicken air shake.
This time they found. I thought me he was kidding. Bah! I just had cover.
Oh, bro, one thing I never want to taste in my life is a kava from a bamboo. Never, ever I want to taste that.
I was in a taxi there. I was going to town or something. Now these niggas were trying to jump taxi, you know.
Yeah.
And then the one guy, they two jumped. When they closed the door, they get locked. Other guy came. Me, I'm just looking at this thing. So ask me if I want to. I'm like, you heard when I was to go to playing it. Because I already peed. I said, do you really glad he wasn't playing it?
Do your thing, man.
Yeah, playing it. Walks out of the car. Other guys trying to strike a request at the guy. Let him stand up. Let him talk, bruh. Talk your talk. Speak your speak. He gives him a last chance to pay up. Because I have money. Ma! He tries to walk. Ma! It's $26. Ma! Oh! Lost me the money. And 8, bruh. He started bleeding. I was like,
Bruh, at that point, bruh, if I had a black, hey, that's it.
I lost it, but I found in my sack.
Because, bruh, that's pain, bruh.
I felt bad. I was like, where's my wallet? Why didn't I bring my wallet with me? I was like, can I do it and go?
That's pain, bruh. At that point, bruh, I'll be like, go to the windows. Eche, Mechi, Yo, bruh. Calling to anybody, Eche, you ain't got, I got so much. How much you have?
Yo. I even felt like crying, boy.
Yo.
That's
one thing I said. I hope I never experienced such covers in my life, bruh. Yo. But yeah, anyways, guys, that was that segment. I hope the conflict between Americans and SA people get good again, and y'all start dissing each other on a nice level, not that down deep level.
Yeah, let's do this. SA American, yeah. Just go into the ring. Both parties, no fighting experience, no guns, no knives, just go in.
You know what? Y'all both have good UFC fighters. UFC do this. SA's best versus America's best. Squash the war then and there.
But they must be from America. Not Israel descendants from Nigeria and then went to where they keep American born, American breed.
Okay, so American, yeah, let's say that American born.
Because you can't
not American citizen.
Yeah,
American born
and bred. Because you can't be taking people like
But who's not from America but now lives in America and has citizens of there?
Yeah, I don't follow you. So like,
yeah, that's
I just watch clips and smile as this niggas get their SP.
Hey.
But imagine like Prime
because obviously I know South Africa would probably choose Drakus. I think that's his name. Sorry if
I'm not sorry.
I don't watch
I
UFC.
don't care.
Actually, I do watch UFC, but only Adesanya.
My nigga lost.
Man.
After he lost, I stopped watching. Bro.
That guy's fights were so entertaining. I can't believe it. Bro.
My favorite fight was him versus Silva. It felt like the.
Can't believe Conor McGregor didn't get me to UFC. Adesanya got me to UFC. I said it. I meant it. Ladies and gentlemen.
Conor got me.
Conor got you. Now I knew about Conor. It's like knowing about LeBron James but never watching NBA basketball. Because in my whole life I only watched one game.
Basketball.
Yeah. When I watched one game.
3 or 4.
And I think it was what is it? Brass old Curry's old team versus the Celtics, I think the Celtics. I'm not sure. Someone fact check me in the comments. But anyways, let's move on to the last segment of the day, and then we're ending it off with a TikTok thread. What do you call it? Let's just call it threads. Yeah.
We have the word there, so just use it.
My people, I want your most unhinged African family law. Not the casual, we found out my dad had other kids. I mean unhinged. Now, I always like to start off light and then go into the thing. So we're starting off with, I tried to run away one time. I left the letter and everything. Turned back around after 10 minutes and my parents started a WhatsApp group chat with the family to laugh about it. You ain't got no backbone. You ain't got no backbone.
Once I saw that was, I'm leaving, bro. I'm leaving.
You're living for real.
I'm leaving for real, bro.
The spine I didn't have was now implanted.
Yeah, I'm leaving for real, bro. Because not in my family, not my family back in the day, bro. I'm leaving for real, bro.
You're getting violated, bro.
Violated, bro.
And you're never gonna forget that day, bro.
And you know when the people use the thing, everybody would sit here and you will hear them laugh. Yeah, to tell me, weggaat of. Klop sommer. I'm leaving for real, bro. I'll take my bass crying. Take a toilet of my someone's purse or so, and then go.
But honestly, bro, in this economy, bro, you can't be running away.
Not now, bro.
Not in this economy. Back then,
yeah, but still cool.
Yeah.
Back then you could go sleep in the street and still be okay, bro.
Yeah, but now, in this economy, let's go.
Me, I'm even laughing at myself in the group chat.
I'm joining the group chat to laugh now. Can you guys imagine?
Okay, imagine trying to run away just because. Then I'm laughing. I'm spicing up right now. Back then though.
My grandfather had a book with the names of all his 45 children. He even built a school for them. He had an estimate of 13 wives.
Tell you, man.
W grandfather. That brat took populating the continent.
Do it. Like all the children, Kenan doesn't want.
He did it. Yeah. For all the children I don't want, he did it. Man, that's why I love my ancestors. Come through, nigga. Come
but
through.
the guy built the school in orders. Education was sorted out.
The fact that he built the school.
Yeah. W wins. W. And 13 wives?
Bro, you ass.
It's giving God of woman.
Lewanika. Chief Lewanika. Hi. I can't remember. We still remember that book.
You know, Lindy is it. Like
She got it. Yeah, I still remember that book. I had the Joyce and
John and all the
John. Who can forget John stealing his father's?
Yes.
Okay. My cousin unalived his mom because she wouldn't give him money to go out, so he unalived her. Took the money, went out, came back, and went out again until the neighbor discovered her body. That's A1 cycle. He was like, I want money. He was like, I want money. She was like, no. He was like, shh. Left her there. I'm like, ah. Went out. Oh, money's finished. Come back. Went out. And yeah, the boy just stood there.
I hope that nigga's still in jail, bro.
But I seriously want to know, my criminal law people out there, studying law, how many years is that?
No, man, my thing is, if you see such a case, you take it.
Do you take it? Do you defend it?
Yeah.
For criminal lawyers, I think if the person has the money, you take it.
Because me, I deliberately I let the nigga go to jail, bro. But I'll make it seem like I'm trying my hardest.
Yeah. If I was a criminal lawyer, damn, I don't know, bro.
I'll pick and choose who I want to go to jail. No matter the money.
Pablo Escobar?
You're free. Because I know that nigga would sort me out.
Or kill you if you
Nah, if the nigga's free, I know I can sort it out, bro.
This nigga, I'd represent you, but I halfly represent you. So I'd make sure you
sit, yo. Sal die try maak vir Zak. Omdat jy wil uitgegaan het. Sit.
I'll bring like the weakest defense you've ever seen.
And matter of fact, I'll make it worse. I'm like, Your Honor, he didn't mean to kill. Whoa.
Yeah, put in some slip-ups there and there. Act all confused, rushed, one, misplaced things.
I even make him confess. I'm like, you shouldn't have said that when you're going like in the bag. I call a timeout like and then talk to him. Like, no, don't say that, don't say. Yeah.
My uncle took my incoherent grandmother to the attorneys to change her will 2 weeks before she died. He inherited everything.
W-man.
That's a smart man.
W-man.
Smart man.
Can't hate the game, bruh.
You can't hate the hustle. You can't hate the hustle. Man saw what was about to happen and he took the opportunity.
Bro predicted.
Yeah. Y'all had the same opportunity. Y'all just had morals.
No, you just dumb. If uncle didn't, now you have a rich uncle, so what?
So what?
As long as you're the favorite niece.
Now you know what you must go do? You must go play favoritism.
You must go
play uncle.
Jy weet mos hoe jy op die bank geslaap met wie jy kom besig.
You know. My cousin that's in jail allegedly murdered a man who my grandma found buried on top of my grandpa's grave. The police had a helicopter circle the house for a week because he had kidnapped my grandma for snitching.
Bro could have been innocent, bruh. If he didn't kidnap her, he could have been innocent, bruh. Because the corpse is there. So what? It's not me. You know? Did I put my grandpa's corpse in there? No.
It says allegedly.
Yeah.
It doesn't even say it's
proven.
proven. So the fact that you went to kidnap him for snitching means you actually did it, bro.
You could have
sometimes, bro, don't. If you see some pressure coming in,
not
just
us helping murderers.
No. I'm not helping murderers. It's like just.
Come on, being innocent. Goed, dus yo.
This is just in the normal world.
Nah, in GTA.
In the normal world, if you find something that's scary, some pressure that's coming your way, just relax and think about it. Don't just act on the first impulse.
Maar ik ben nog gemaakt.
We are not gonna become an impulsive ZBS community. We're gonna become take in the information and then move.
Process,
ZBS.
technical. We're gonna use the one job.
We're gonna use this, bro. We're gonna use this. We're gonna be smart, bro.
Yeah.
We're not gonna be that community like all the other communities.
Not the type where if someone approach you, you just attack.
Also, I've noticed like it's been a while since y'all have taken some
Inspiration
and knowledge from this pod. Don't worry, something's coming for you. Something's coming for you.
Alright.
Because it's been a while. We've been justifying a lot of weird things lately.
You can take something out of it. The advices we give to the people.
My father's uncle put an ad in the newspaper that's only his son.
Yo.
He was like, I'm not gonna tell you face to face. You're gonna read about it. In fact, you're not even gonna read about it. Your grandma's gonna read about it, and your grandma is gonna ask you like, hey,
Yo.
why did you join us? Let's do it, JD.
Yo. I'm trying to think what I do in this situation, bro. Getting this. Imagine your mom, in the newspaper, bro. You guys were just together Saturday. You find out Monday.
Yeah, it's home.
You try to open that. Your lock doesn't work anymore.
I don't know.
I start doing out.
I think it's the fact that they couldn't even tell me face to face.
Yeah.
They were like,
In the newspaper. Yo.
and so public, bruh.
So public.
Now anybody that knows,
Everybody that reads.
anybody that knows Johannes Petrus, now they're like, hey, Johannes Petrus is no longer a Petrus.
Is that Johannes?
She's like, you're just Johannes.
Yo.
Okay, John. My father is on his first marriage. He sacrificed 3 of the women he married. He's been trying to sacrifice my mom and I for over 20 years now.
I want nothing to do with this. Move on.
My dad was in a cult and was
Now
planning
move
to
on.
use my mom for it.
Move on. I want nothing to
But
do
he
with
died before he could.
Move
We
on.
found out during his funeral.
Move on. I want nothing to do with cult and witchcraft. Move on.
My cousin kidnapped the husband and demanded for ransom from his family member.
What's with the kidnapping, bro? And how is husband getting kidnapped by wife, bro? Bro's probably in there eating. Bro's inside eating oxtail, bro. She's just demanding money and saying he's kidnapped. Bro is there eating and she's like, nah, Sid, this is not Sid.
Oh. My cousin grew up thinking her mother was a real mother. Turns out her grandmother was her actual mother and her dad was still her dad. All the adults in the family knew. Dad and grandma. Yeah. Dad and grandma.
How young is grandma though?
I don't know.
Fine shit, milk. Guilt.
Dad was like, hey, that's a move, you know.
That's how
That's a
some.
move, you know.
Well, it's always the adults that know, bro.
My parents found out my mom had stage 4 cancer, refused to tell anyone, and tried to treat it at home with antibiotics.
Yeah.
My dad and mom separated when I was young. He got remarried to a woman doing the same profession as my mom and named their daughter after me. father
Bro just wanted a new wife. Everything else the same.
I just wanted a different looking wife. Everything else
The
should be the same.
yeah. Same.
She still got the same job. We still got a daughter. It's still
you. It's still you. But
It's like I don't want job anymore.
But I want like your name, the prophet, like everything else was perfect, ne? It's just you.
Yeah.
Just it's like
seeing y'all faces.
you guys piss me off. But I like your name though, and I like your job.
A guy at my old church was cheating on his wife and said he was going to Malaysia. But that was the flight that disappeared. So he spent weeks trying to figure out how he's gonna tell her he's alive.
Start a new life, bro. Start a new life.
You don't have your ID, your passport, nothing, bro. Your identity.
Right.
You're gonna have money to change the identities, bro. You're gonna need money to change identity.
Just come home and be like, I missed my flight.
Hey, why'd you come up with something, bro?
Huh?
Why did you come up with a lie?
What do you mean?
Why did you come up with a GTA strategy? We were like, you're perfect, like, we don't know what to do.
But that's not criminal, bro. It's just cheating. It's not that bad. It's bad, but it's not as bad as grandma kidnapped because he killed someone, you know what I mean?
It's the principle that counts, bro. It's the principle that counts.
Just missed the flight, bro. I don't know, but my question, how did you not think about it?
Then I didn't think about it.
You just missed the flight.
Yeah, I didn't think about it.
Just book another one and be
Okay,
like,
but if I was in that situation, I would have thought of a lie and
Yeah.
come up with. So, shame on you, bro.
the weeks trying to say that I'm alive.
Oh, but here's the whole thing. What if the nigga was like, okay, we're boarding the flight now, check you when we land. And then he goes off with his side, blah, 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 blah. A few hours go by. Him and his side were just doing things. A few hours go by. Found out the plane has landed. Or the plane is gone. News, big thing. Now you already told your wife, listen, I'm boarding, blah, 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 chop, chop.
Yeah, same thing. Missed the flight. You were boarding. They called you out.
And then it took you, let's say, 7 hours before the flight disappeared to come back home.
No, you were waiting for the next flight in a hotel. Like
So you thought you weren't gonna text her.
Huh?
You thought I ain't gonna text my wife and see like.
I already said
that.
that. At the end of the day, I was gonna go anyway, so I was about to board. I missed the thing. They said it would take 2-3 hours. I was sitting there for 2-3 hours. Boom, bada bang. They said, this one is also delayed or whatever. I just booked a hotel, went to sleep because I'm tired, mentally tired. Wara, woke up, see the flight is came straight home.
My mom, do what you need, ladies and gentlemen. My mom woke up one night because she was thirsty and found me in the living room. Funny, because I was still in boarding school. So, kid should have been in boarding school, but mom found the kid in the kitchen. It's like, kid should have been in school, dad comes home, finds the kid at home. It's like,
Isn't boarding school like lockdown and shit, bro?
at this point, bruh, I don't know what those places are anymore. Bruh.
I thought boarding school was like the hostels and you can't leave until.
Here's the thing. If criminals can escape from prison, you think teenagers can escape from boarding school?
Oh, why come home at night? you come home at night, stay because you know the ways, like John's house. You come home at night, stay, and then early morning you leave. I would have never thought about it, bro. I would have stayed at a friend's house.
But yeah, just understand, as a parent, the kid misses home. Just let the kid home.
Now you're over here. It's about the principal. Now you're also giving advice about kids skipping
but
education.
listen, this kid obviously doesn't like boarding school. Because why is the kid? If the kid doesn't like boarding school, don't force the person.
Nah, nigga, it's the same with normal school. No kid like normal. A lot of
But you at least went, bruh.
Yeah, because I like school, bro. I had the hearse, and my friends were there. I had free food.
Exactly. Now, if it's going too far, you never thought of let me escape school.
Nah.
Exactly.
Only on a Friday when I had lessons.
Exactly. Now this kid literally escapes the boarding school. Just put the kid in another school.
Nah, let the child go. It's a reason. It's because we escaped school. Why I put him in boarding school, bro. Can't lock down.
Oh, here's the thing. Just underline. Disown your kid
in the newspaper.
In the newspaper. New Times, Instagram. Make a TikTok video
and tag them
and their friends. And the major news people, they must report on it.
Yeah.
So they make sure they get it.
So they know it's not a joke.
Fake fainted while I was getting some whooping from my dad. He gave me CPR and I acted as if I just woke up from a coma. On Sunday, he gave a testimony that the devil was trying to take me from him. Devious kids. Devious kids out there. Devious kids, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. Devious kids.
That nigga never got a hiding again. Or the daughter never got a hiding again, bro. Because then you would be scared, bro.
But how could you do dang. Your father like that, bro. Your father was there giving you CPR, bro. But even
CPR for free.
You're not even fainted. You can feel the hope. Me out. Bursted out. But the Shanki's name, it would have made it worse.
Yeah. I would have left it, got my ass till I fainted, and then they would have left me.
The father would be like, oh, you okay. Okay, thank you, my son.
Nah.
Now you are fainted. Now let's see what we're getting to play.
Now we are see if you lie again.
Anyways. My father's two wives is younger than
Younger than her?
Sorry. My father's second wife is younger than me. And my two little sisters. I am 24. They met 6 years ago.
There is a pimp. PIMP.
That is like a lot of young.
No, there is 60. No, there is 40 looking. No, who's it 60? Looking 40, then you're 20-year-old.
No, but that ain't even dating a 20-year-old.
No, they met it's when she was like, what, 19?
No, bro.
Oh, no, the
daughter is 24. They met 6 years back.
And the person is also younger than her.
Yeah, that means the female's 18.
Not even 18, bro. Maybe in 17.
Yeah, 17, 18, 16. I just have morals. I said 20. If you think ain't say 20.
Your fathers are predator, bro. At that point.
If you think ain't say 20.
20 some.
There's something wrong with me and I should be executed.
I assume your father is at least 20 years old. At least.
If she's 24, the father would be like 40.
Yeah.
40. At the lowest, I'm saying 40.
What is your father doing with a 19-year-old, 18-year-old, 17-year-old?
2 kids back.
And you ain't think about snitching.
Your father is a predator, bro.
But again, it's
Your father is a nonce.
But again, it's in Africa. Somewhere in Africa. I don't know why we don't care about this, but I would have taken my father to America, made him an American citizen, and be like, lock him up.
Do your things there.
Do your things.
Do your
Lock
things
him
there.
up.
Not yeah. From there.
Comments made me realize that my family and I haven't lived. My jaw is still on the floor after reading these comments. I will need some holy water after this.
And it's always father problems also, yo. Fathers trying to sacrifice wives. Father saying, hey, I'm glad I don't have a father now. Because yo.
Let me tell you, fathers, the best thing you can do for your kid is going to fetch that milk. That special milk that never gets found. That nigga was in shock and had to walk away. We are traumatized after reading some of these things. We just want to tell y'all, thank you for watching. Thank you for subbing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Chicken noodle soup.